made it. We made it. I'm finally here. I am so sorry I am late, you guys. So, if you watched me, I am back live to you today for the second time. If you watched me on my lunchtime live, you would have known that I literally told you guys I was going to work on my husband's gift tonight with you guys because he doesn't watch my lives. I'm going to start cutting this out while I'm telling you the story. So, you guys are never going to believe this, but I literally said on my live, if you guys watched it, you know I said, oh, I'm going to have to come up with a better plan. If my husband comes home early tonight, I'll have to come up with something else because we're doing his gift tonight. Well, guess what happened, y'all? Hey, Nicholas's Adventure Journey. How are you tonight? Well, guess what happened, y'all? He came home early. He never comes home early. The dog was freaking out, and I was like, who is in our driveway? And I looked and it's him, and I was like, oh my gosh, he came home early. And I even told him, too. I was like, you know, I need you to tell me when you're coming home. Hi, hello again. I am doing well. I'm doing well. I'm thrown for a loop because my husband came home, and I was like, are you serious? And then, of course, he wanted the grocery list, so I sent him grocery shopping, y'all. So he is not here, and I told him, I said, give me an hour. You better give me an hour. So I told him to give me an hour. Okay, we're going to need that later. I don't know if I know where my hole punch is because I rearranged and I cleaned everything, but that's okay. Dawn, dear, I'm glad you're back. I think you're going to like this one, Dawn. You're going to like this one. So this one was my own original idea. So we will see if it turns out. And if it doesn't, it's probably not. It's going to all turn out the way I want, but that's okay. We will deal. We will deal. Yes, I sent him away. He came home early. Like, of all the days, I had to say something. And then, you know, of course we need to, so he gets to do the grocery shopping, which is absolutely fine because you guys know, women, I feel like women do all the grocery shopping. I don't want to be that way because it might not always be that way, but most of the time women do the grocery shopping. And yes, go figure. And I was like, of course you came home. You know, it's like, whatever. Anyway, I'm here, and we're going to do, oh, I'm so ready for Christmas. You're right, Nicholas, I am. I've made some of these things up here, too, so you have to go back and catch all those replays. Okay, so we're here for I'm sorry, guys, that was cold. We're here for Giftmas. I can't talk right. He's got me all thrown off. Giftmas number 8. Giftmas number 8 is for a man or someone special in your life, and it's a cute way to wrap it. And we're going to do some different things. So, we're going to need one of those cylinder things from Dollar Tree. And, you know, we're going to put some stuff in here, some goodies in here. You are going to need some ribbon or paint. Some ribbon to dress it up. All of your stuff that you like to do, like I have this stuff. Well, I can't use this stuff because it's glitter, but we won't do glitter. That's for him. And one of your Dollar Tree snow globes. Blah, blah. That's what I meant to say. Snow globes. So, how is everybody tonight? When you come on, stop by. Tell me you were hanging out for a little while. We are going to hang out for a little while. This one might be a little bit longer because there's a lot to it, but it's going to be super, super cute in the end. I'm hoping. So, throw any ideas you have out there. I have not made one of these yet, but I'm excited. Okay. The other thing you are going to need is whoever this gift is for, if you're doing something. You don't even have to do it like this. You can do it a different way. But whoever this gift is for, you're going to need a picture. So this is a picture of us. This is a picture of us at, I want to say this was 2 years ago. This was at our local botanical gardens. They do like an amazing light up setup every year, and it's like a donation of like $5 to get in. Hey, Peggy, and thank you, Nicholas, for sprinkling. Anyway, they do an amazing light place, and it was one of our first dates, like 5-6 years ago almost. So basically, we were just kind of hanging out, and he helped me fix some things around my house because I was a single mom. And I asked him if, if he knew about this and that. And then I basically was like, it's a long story. Like, we were talking and we were like, but it was basically like, I consider it like our first date because it was the most special. So anyway, so we visit there every year. I don't know if we're going to get to go this year or not. I kind of hope so, but the time is slipping away. But anyway, we visit there every year, and this was one of the pictures from that time. It's because it's such a special time and a special place near and dear to my heart. We even tried to get married there. Like, obviously, it wasn't Christmas time. It was October, but it was full that day, so I was kind of bummed. But that's okay. So we're going to get creative with this. And what I think I'm going to do... Oh, and you're going to need some snow. So this snow is not like your typical flaky snow. This one, I believe, came from Target. And my grandma told me to buy it because she was making some ornaments, and I have extra from that. And then we're just going to dress it up with stuff later, so I'll show you later. So what I wanted to do, and I couldn't find my tiny Jenga blocks, but basically this is what I was going to do. So I know you guys have some out there. I don't know where mine is, so we're just going to wing it. I was going to paint these two Jenga blocks, or if you have the tiny ones, I was going to paint them together. And then kind of glue the picture in here together and just glue it like that so it's kind of acts like a frame for it. But obviously these aren't going to work because they're too big. Too big because we want it to sit on this. So I'm just going to use tape and we're going to cover it with some snow and it'll be fine. Because he's not picky. He's not picky about all that. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of use my expertise to do that real quick. Just so I can make sure that it works out. But we're just going to kind of stand it up on each side. And I'm going to just kind of try to just get the bottom of it. Thank you for sprinkling. This is going to be a super cute craft. I was inspired. This craft was originally an inspiration. I saw Lee Lexi Creations, Adriana. She did a North Pole sign from a spindle, which was absolutely amazing. But this one I decided I'm going to just do a little different. So this is going to be his gift. So I'm doing all my family gifts in front of you guys and hopefully inspiring you. So I'm trying to get this to stand up well. I need it to make sure it stands up well when it's in the globe. And we are going to have to kind of maneuver it to get it in there. But I think maybe one more piece on each side. I'm just using tape, guys. That's it. These are going to be super, well, I make it super easy for you so it's not so complicated that you guys can't do it. I like watching, I use clear plastic from Publix pastry containers. Oh, hi Mom, for what though? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I have a globe in front of me. I don't know when you joined. I'm just trying to get it to stand up right now. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so there you go. There's part of it. Now, we're going to throw it in here. And I am going to have to maneuver this picture a little bit. We're going to throw it in here and perfect. It's going to be just the right size. So that's kind of what I needed to do. That's what I needed it to do. Okay. I'm going to pull this out again just because I don't want that on there right now. All right, we're going to throw some snow in there. And let me do this before I put all that down in there. What I was going to do, actually, I was going to try something. So I have an extra one if this, to see through the brace. That's okay, Mom. That part doesn't matter to me. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of paint in here. And I'm going to make it look like, I'm not going to put it on the front because I don't want it to, this is what I'm going to do. I don't want it to cover us, but I am going to make it look like it snowed in the back. So at least that's what my goal is. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to see. I've not made one of these yet, but I did have a plan. I had a vision. They call that a vision, a crafter's vision. So, I am not going to use the spindle part though. We're actually going to put our cells in here, and then I'm going to put a, we're going to fill this with some goodies, and I'll tell you all about that in a minute. So, how is everybody's Monday? Did everybody's Monday turn out okay? I know it's been a little bit of a doozy for some of us. I know I was not expecting my husband to come home. So that kind of threw me for a loop. But other than that, it's been all right. It has been okay. Now, I'm just kind of doing some brush strokes in here because I don't want to cover the whole thing, but I do want to make it look like snow behind us. Snow and lights and all that other good stuff. Now, obviously, you'll want to let this dry. When I'm done with the craft, I will make sure that I get this to dry. Okay. That's about good. I'm just going to swirl it around. This reminds me of the windows that they do. Like, you know those little small shops, how they cover the windows? And you could probably even like let this like draw trees or something behind it and then do the snow. You can get really creative. Maybe we'll do one of those another day, but for now we're just going to go ahead and let that sit there and dry. All right, we're going to start working on the pole and then we'll put the finishing touches on. I just wanted to kind of get that done. We're not going to use the red because we're not doing the Jenga block thing. Okay, now you guys can get so creative with any, yes, thank you, Dawn. Dawn's got great ideas. Okay, so for this particular one, for my husband anyway, we are going to do, he loves candy, you guys. He absolutely loves candy. And he golfs. He golfs. So he is always practicing with his little golf. He's got like one of those nets that don't. Oh, thank you for my my t-shirt. I think it came from Walmart a couple years ago, actually. But he's always practicing with his little net and stuff. And when we lived in our old place, he lost a lot of his practice balls in the lake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some practice balls in here for him. We're playing with balls tonight, you guys. It's going to be fun. Okay. And then I'm going to put some candy. And then you can even put a gift card in here, a note, cash. This can be for like anybody, okay? It's just a super fun way. Now, it is not a party until you bring out the York peppermint patties. Sorry for his sorry, he lost his balls. Oh, Peggy. Yes, juggling the balls. Yes, we are juggling the balls. I love this one. This is so funny. I'm glad we're having fun. It's a funny one. It's going to be a funny one. Okay. It's not a party until you get the York peppermint patties and the Andes candies. So we're just going to kind of mix it all up and put them all in here. Now, I will tell you 1 year, and I'm not going to do this again because he still has them. He still plays with them. But I actually got him real golf balls. And I got a Sharpie, and I wrote like reasons why I love him on it. Like, I love you because you give me love back, or I don't even remember. I think one of them was I love us, and he still loves that one. He won't use that one because that's like our saying is I love us. But anyway, these are plastic. They're just the practice ones. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to throw some candy in here. Yes, he still plays with those balls. Yep. This is so funny, you guys. Making it fun for me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You guys are cracking me up. So, and then we're going to work on getting the top. Because what we're going to do is we're going to actually, make a top for this, too. So, but I want to make sure that I get some candy in here. Because he loves candy. Yes, you guys are so funny. I love this. All right, so I got this big major pack of Yorks. I'm going to eat one when I'm done with my live. That's going to be my treat while I'm waiting for dinner. These are the nice size ones too. All right, so we got to put some of them in there. And then obviously the whole box isn't going to go in here. I'll probably just put a couple more in. And then we still got to get this candy in here. So I'll probably just give him the box. And then I'll have some balls and Santa here. Woo! We're not going to get kicked off FB tonight. I promise. We're going to behave. Yes, Santa's watching, and I am not going to be on the naughty list now. No way. It is too close for comfort. Okay. Anyway, you guys are so funny. All right, so I'm just going to fill it up. Probably 2 more I can probably fit. So we got it nice and filled up with balls and candy. Right, Peggy? I mean, who can't? Who can't use that? All right, so we're going to put that aside for now. Now we're going to work on getting, this was gifted to me by a random stranger. We had a group, and it's still there, but I love this group so much, but I didn't get to participate very much. But I don't know if you guys, tell me if you have a group in your neighborhood where random people show random acts of kindness, and they go to, like, each other's door and drop off, like, goodies and stuff. Or they buy something off, like, your Amazon list. It was called... I can't even say what it was called on Facebook. Hi, Wanda. Oh, I loved what you made. I had to actually, the nice size fits right in the palm. Yes. Yes, Dawn. We're having fun tonight. We're having a bunch of fun. Anyway, I can't even say the name of it because FB will probably kick me off. But it was a real group that people actually, like, did this, okay? So this is not gonna. We're actually gonna tuck this in here. Oh, girl, you didn't miss much. Don't worry. Sandra just jumped on. Sandra, you didn't miss much. We're just talking about, you know, how we could always use an extra set of balls around, you know, for our golfers in our life, right? Okay. So it's not, it'll go all the way through. So we're just going to make an extra line, and we're actually going to push it up, and that's how we're going to put it in. So we're going to tuck it in here and then glue it, and this is what's going to be our globe. And we are making, did you guys guess yet? We're going to make like the North Pole. Yes, we're being naughty, and Santa's watching. But that's okay. Oh my goodness. Whatever is good for the entertainment of FB. Oh boy. Alright. Now, be careful with this part, guys. And I probably should use something a little bit more. I don't have like a blade or anything, but there we go. I'm just going to kind of cut out a small opening inside this opening. Because we are going to glue it in here. You're going to see cardboard flying. Yes, thank you. This was, okay, so I did use a little bit of inspiration from another crafter, and then I did see somebody had put their elf on a shelf in something like this, but I was like, oh, you could make a really cute gift out of that. So that's what we're doing tonight, and it looks so bad right now, but that's okay. We're going to trust the process. We're going to trust the process. So we do want to make sure that the opening is not too big, but big enough to where the base can go in. And of course it's coming loose, so that's all right. I think we'll be all right. What I'll do is, yeah, that's going to work right on top of there like that. So, all right, that'll be fine because that's actually going to, I was trying to put it to where I could put some more candy on top. But that's actually good. That'll work. Okay. So we're good there. All right. Let me get all this stuff moved over here. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue it in place. and then we'll work on this later. So Sandra, this is the only thing you missed, dear. What I did was I took the clear globe. This is the Dollar Tree globe. I just painted the inside to make it look like snow, but I kept the face of it open. And then my husband and I's picture is going to go in there, and I'm going to put snow in it. So it looks like it's snowing behind us. And this is actually a Christmas thing. Hi, Crafty Nana. Hello, Australia. Thanks for joining me. We're doing a gift for him, and we're doing a North Pole. So a literally North Pole. So that's what we're doing. So yes. So I'm excited about it. It's going to be his, like, I always do something for him homemade. And I think he likes it. When he got really sick, I made like a golf bag out of this Dollar Tree, like, cereal container. And you guys got to go watch that replay. That was a really good craft too. And it was perfect for Father's Day, but he actually had surgery, so I made it as like his get well thing. Yeah, it's going to be really cute. Okay, so what I want to do is, this is the part, you guys, I don't think my glue gun's working. I just bought this. I don't even know. Like, does this happen to any of you? It's on. Oh no. It's not working, but it's charging. Oh, shucks. Okay. I'm going to go get my other glue gun, guys. Hold on 1 second. What a bummer. You know what? I don't want to give up on this yet, but dang. Anybody else have problems? Yes, you'll be right there. Anybody else have problems with their glue gun? You know what? I just put the glue gun. Hold on. Oh no. This always happens on people's lives, doesn't it? Have you switched the light button on the right side? Hold on. Yeah, it's on. Is that the temp? Well, it was coming out for a second when I put the glue gun in. I think it's just like in between glue sticks. Nope, that looks like it's off. Oh, you guys. Okay, I think it's in between glue sticks. I think, because it's coming out now. But I shouldn't have to do this. Okay. Hopefully it's going to work now. All right. I'm just going to leave it here for a second. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Okay. Are we done with the technical difficulties? I really hope so. All right. I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on this side now. Guys, I've had a busy day. I had to get an order out that the people had been waiting, but I had to wait for them to reply because I needed to know what kind, because they didn't put it in the Etsy order. So I was like, oh no, I hope this is not going to ruin like my stats for like my Etsy shop, but I think it should be okay. All right, so basically I just kind of put it up in there like that. Because I want to make sure I guess I didn't have to take this out, but you live and learn. I was thinking I had to go up in it, but it's all right. I kind of want it to have a nice snug piece in here. It should light up. It is lighting up when it's charging. Oh, okay. Now it's lighting up. Carol. Love the cap. Oh, Carol, it came from Walmart. All right. I will keep the other glue gun on standby, just in case. Just in case. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I think we can fit a few more candies in here, but I think we'll put it in at the, well, No, I guess we gotta put it in now. All right, let's put a couple more candies in. You guys, I haven't had dinner yet, so you know what I'm gonna have for dinner until my husband gets back and makes dinner. I had to send him to the store. You guys missed it. Sandra, you know how I said, oh, if he comes home early, I'm gonna have to do a different craft? Well, guess what happened? 3 o'clock, my dog's barking at the door, and I'm like, who's in our driveway? It's him. He came home early. Of course, the one day I needed him to not come home early. Every other day I tell him to come home early. He doesn't. So, all right. Now you can go ahead and tape this in place. I'm just going to go ahead and do that so it's not wobbling all over around, right? So it's not wobbling all over around while we do this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that ribbon, and I found the perfect ribbon in my stash. You know, I actually made a skirt for our little Elfie up here, that she's right up here. I actually made a skirt out of this. So I had this in my stash, and I think this is the perfect pole wrap. Now, if you don't have anything like this, you can use white ribbon or lace, or you can paint it. So it's really up to you. That's how it is with my husband. Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be home. So, and then we're just going to kind of wrap it around, and I'm going to glue it as I go. So, I kind of want it to have like, I think we'll glue it like that. I want it to have at least maybe 3 rows though. So let me undo some of this. This ribbon is very, very old, I will tell you. I think I got it like 8 years ago or something. It's lasted me this long. All right, so I'm trying to make it, we are probably gonna have to do, and a thinner ribbon you could do it more around, but I think we're only gonna have to do 2 because that, I don't want it to look weird and not look like a pole. So I think we're gonna just cut it off right there. Now, keep it together, or try to keep it together, and then I would just start gluing little pieces of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully this works. I'm not putting a whole lot of glue either, you guys, so I want it to be I don't want it gooping all over me and burning me, right? Okay. So now we'll wrap it like this. Carol, thank you for telling me about that and fixing that, because that did the trick, darling. I don't know what the heck I was doing wrong before. But I was like, I just got this glue gun like not that long ago. Why is this happening? That would make me so mad. And you don't even have to apply pressure if you wrap it tight. Hopefully this turns out really cute. I am concerned about this not drying, but that's all right. I can always dry it later. All right, now we're gonna wrap this side. And honestly, you can whip up a bunch of these even without the globe on top. You don't have to do the picture and all that, but you guys, I can't wait for Valentine's Day. I have a good Valentine's Day gift. I know, like, dare mention we mentioned the V word this close to Christmas, but I'm telling you, I have a really cute idea for Valentine's Day that I can't wait to do for you all. And I'm hoping on Friday, either Wednesday or Friday, one of those days, I am hoping to get a really cute craft done with you guys that I've been prepping for. I've had to keep going out to the Dollar Tree for stuff for. Oh, yours does that sometimes? Okay, good. So I'm not the only one. Okay. I'm not entirely too sure. Well, I guess that side looks good, so we'll wing it. We'll wing it. We'll wing with it. Carol, you did an amazing job on your first live, by the way. I was watching and I was so happy. I was commenting, but it was really late and I was going to bed. But I don't know if you saw my comment or not. You probably saw it afterwards. I know I see a lot of my comments afterwards. I don't see some of y'all's comments until I'm off. Oh, the claw machine. Yes, my mom made a claw machine for her husband. It was very cute. Mom, you can bring that and maybe one day you'll show it on live or something. Okay. That is going to be really cute. All right. So that's going to be our front side. All right. So, yes. Yes. Sandra's talking to you, Carol. She did do a good job for her first time. She's like a natural. All right, so we've got that. Now we have that. I just got to kind of visualize it. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and put our picture and our snow in. So some people have like the glitter snow and some people don't. I'm just using like, this is like foam snow. Just be really careful with it because you don't want to get it in your animals and stuff. I don't see many comments. My daughter was reading them out. Thank you for supporting my first live. Oh yes, dear. It was so stinking cute. And wonderful to see like your first live was all about, you know, him and stuff. The whole true meaning of Christmas. All right, now I kind of want it to stick to the snow, to the background. Oh, uh-oh, I lost it. Hold on, guys. There, I gotta set it on something. I'll have to pick that up later. Now, I know some of you don't even like working with snow, but this one isn't that bad, actually. It can get a little messy. So once it's in, it's in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put us in with our face out the clear side. And because I just used the paper, I can, the photo, it's actually like flexible to like actually fit in here. Now, just want to make sure it's all the way up in there. Oi. I got glue on me and it's driving me crazy. It's like when you have hair on you. Alright, hopefully that works. We're kind of off. Hold on. If I can get it out again. I need to twist it just a little bit. And there goes some snow. Woohoo! We're having it's snowing in Christy's craft room. It's snowing in Christy's craft room. All right. The embellishment is going to be all of what we need to do, though. I guarantee how to make this work. All right. We're kind of stuck in the back, but do you see? There we are. I probably will put a little bit more ribbon on this side though, just so it matches, because it's not matching and it's going to drive me crazy if I don't. But we'll do something with that in a minute. So do you guys like it so far? I'm doing 2 parts soon, which will be the 3 shepherds visiting baby Jesus. I'm going to use the doors that I didn't use on the live. Oh, so you're repurposing that. Oh, I love that. Oh, Carol, that's so great. I'm so happy. I can't wait to watch some more. I am following you. I know I am, but I hope FB tells me about your notifications. Okay, so I need to do this. I need to clean up this snow real quick, you guys, because I don't want it getting on the floor, and my animals aren't going to eat it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So please hold. I wish I had an intermission. I'd have those guys come across the screen. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. That shirt that I was wearing on my live on Saturday, it reminds me so much of that, of those characters. My dad loves to support the drive-ins now. Let's all go to the lobby. All right, almost there. I just gotta push this in here. That way then I'll just vacuum the rest. You guys, I need one of those things. I need to tell Santa I need one of those things that, like, the little vacuums, the table vacuums. Have you seen them? They're like a ladybug or something. I need to tell Santa that's what I need for Christmas. All right. Okay, we're back. We're back live. We're back live. All right, so this is our gift so far. All right. I kind of like the whole white effect. I probably should, I probably need to just, hold on guys. What I need to do is I need to straighten this out just a tiny bit more because it's bothering me. Yes, it is so good. I mean, I love those. And I don't know why I haven't gotten myself one yet. Of all the Amazon orders, you have a little vacuum. Oh, yours works great. I have a little blower. It's so funny because it's like one of those little Black & Decker blowers, but it's a tiny little mini version that's a USB. But I don't really have a USB like at my craft area. So, all right, that looks better. Okay. Now, what I was thinking I wanted to do was I wanted to incorporate just a little bit of like striping, but I don't know if the blue will work because I already have the red striping. So I think I'm going to make a little bit of a rag bow and some lace. Well, I don't know about the lace yet. I'm still debating. If it's just going to be this, or I do have some other red material that I might do put in here. But I did want to go ahead and kind of make it like a rag bow. So I'm going to cut just a few strips and we'll kind of go from there. Just like that. That's exactly what I wanted. But I wanted it a little longer, if you don't mind, Mr. Fabric. I think that would look better. And I do have a jingle bell, and I have a little sign, and I have a little holly. Like it's the same holly that I used on my candy cane. I don't have mistletoe. Otherwise, I would use it. Oh, there we go. I do not have mistletoe. Otherwise, I would have used it. I think I'm going to put one piece. I think I'll do one piece. Just to kind of give it a little extra something. I know I say one piece, but now I'm, of course, doing two. All right. I'm going to see how that works. And then I also have the red and white twine, just to kind of go with that. I do have this stuff too, you guys. This I got from bottom of the bin, and it was $2. But they're sequins, so that's not really manly. But I did like the black in here. So we'll see how it looks so far with this, because I do want to make a cute little rag bow. I'm just gonna kind of wing it as far as that goes. I'm not gonna use a bow maker, just because I didn't get it out and stuff. I just wanted to make a small one, because I want to wrap it around to hide some of that stuff. You know, to hide the base. But I think I'm going to use the thicker one. There we go. I wanted to put it like in the middle. Probably have to cut a little bit more fabric. This is the part I was on the fence about, so sorry if it doesn't seem done. This is just the part I was on the fence about. Yeah, I don't have mistletoe, Mom. Sorry, I was reading the comment. I just have that holly and the ivy stuff, but I do have a jingle bell. I actually have 2 jingle bells, which I was thinking about doing 2 of them in here. So I could actually put, should I do 2? I know people don't like 2, and I don't know if that would look funny or not. Where's my other jingle bell? I thought I got it out. There it is. Actually, I think it would look cute with 2. So I think I'm going to do 2. You could also use a piece of green stem for your Christmas. Oh, for my Christmas tree? Yeah, but it might die by then. That's what I'm worried about. All right, let's make my bow. I'm actually going to just do a little rag bow. And I'm going to put... Going to kind of line these up. I don't know why I wanted to do the rag bow, but I was like, oh, it looks so cute like this way. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. We gotta finish soon because my phone is dying. All right. Is he going to be able to get into his balls and chocolates? Did you add any chocolate balls? No chocolate balls, just the golf balls. Oh, I love that, Peggy. You guys make me laugh so much. I love it. I love you guys. I'm glad I came on again today. If you missed me today during the other thing, you'll have to go back and see what I made, because that one I made for my picky daughter. Well, most teenagers are picky, I have to say. At that age, they're just hard to please, but she's a good kid. I have very good kids. I don't have any complaints with any of them. All right, now I gotta try to get these on here. Let's see, what do I have? I'm trying to feed it through, you guys. I need something to feed it through. Gosh, I feel like we're on... There we go. Come on, baby. All right, so now I gotta tie the knot. I think I like the little strip of blue. It kind of adds another color to it, and it's fun. All right, now we gotta do the silver bell. Silver bells. Maybe if I sing, it'll work. You could add initial, add lights inside the ball. I could. I did actually get some from Temu. You guys, I did a Temu order, but I didn't really do anything. I didn't really get craft supplies. I just got some pipe cleaners. That's about all I got. And I know I got the pipe cleaners for something, for a craft. And then, do you guys ever think like, oh, I bought this online for this craft, and then you forget which craft you got this for, and then you totally forget about the craft that you were going to do? Because I do that. I do that a lot. That's why I think I'm going to start writing them down. All right. I don't want to mess with my jingle bells, so I'm just going to get another thing here just to kind of make sure it's on there. But honestly, I can make him anything and he's gonna love it. So, bead threaders. Ooh, the bead threaders. Well, this I'm just using the wire that I used today for my first craft. But yes, I highly recommend that. All right, let's get these babies tied on here. Now you could glue it too, but I'm gonna make him work hard for that candy. That's for sure. Make him work a little bit for that candy. Just like the trick-or-treaters have to work for it. And then I had a sign too that I wanted to put on here. So. Oh, I just love it. I'm going to twist the jingle bells around so they're not so... I'm not even going to say it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Alright. Now, I could set it up like that so that stripe isn't bothering me. But this is it so far. Okay. Now, I do want to put the little sign on here. Now, the little sign I made says, warmer in the winter with you. So, crafting it comes in handy for a lot of them. Mine was Happy Meal with a napkin from Quality Crafts by Kathy. Oh, that's very cool. Quality Crafts by Kathy. She was so funny today. She couldn't be lit up any more than she already was. I think I was watching her for a little while today before I got a call. So, yeah, I just think it needs that little hang tag. So let me do this. I don't think my hole punch is over here, but I'm gonna look. I knew I put it away, but that's all right, because we're going to poke a little hole in here. Just a little hole, and I'm going to put another little hang tag in here. Actually, I'm going to tie this around the actual. Put this a little bit bigger. It almost looks like a barber pole. Yes, it does. Oh, Sharon. Oh, can I tell them the story, Sharon? I know that, you know, some of them would appreciate it, but not all of them know about it. Let me get permission from Sharon to tell the story why it does almost look like a barber pole. It's so cute. I thought we were going to be here longer. I don't know how long I've been on. Sharon, can I tell them the story? I didn't see your reply yet. Just reply again if I don't see it, because it may not come through. Yes? Okay. So, Sharon's husband passed away a few years ago, but he was a barber. So that's why she thinks this looks like a barber pole, which it actually does. It's so funny you say that. All right, you guys, I am loving it. I don't know about you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in two so it's more flowy. Just kind of up the side, because we don't really need them that thick. We don't want them as thick as our ribbon. But how does that look, you guys? I think we're done. I'm trying to think of anything else I wanted to put on it. Oh yeah, that's right. I did. I wanted to put the little... Okay. You guys tell me, with or without this. Some people are going to say, yes, we put that on, or no, don't put that on. So I was thinking right around here, but I don't want to hide our face, so I'll put it like that. Without or with? Without. Peggy says without. It looks great. No, don't put that there. With. I got one with, no with, I got wits without. So, and then look at Jingles. Ah, that's cute. Without, okay, we're going to do without then, because I got the tag. Sometimes I love to embellish, but I don't want to over embellish, you know what I mean? So, if anything, I would put another like white piece back here to like hide this, but it's not going to show very much. So, there is our craft for tonight. I'm glad you like it, guys. All right, so this is our Giftmas idea number 8. So, this could be, you could do this for like your daughter or your son or your husband. Yes, less is more. I agree, Peggy. So basically you just have to make them work for the candy, but it came from a Dollar Tree cylinder, and then you really didn't need to take that out. I don't know why I did, but anyway, you just plop a little snow globe on top with a picture. And then just make a cute little bow. You don't even have to do a bow like this. You can do whatever embellishment. And you can either paint or do ribbon on the side. I'm probably going to finish that ribbon out, though, because it's going to bother me if I don't. So this is Giftmas idea number 8. So candy, golf balls, even just little gift. And if you want to do this for girls, or you could do one for, like, your mom or your brother or your sister, you could put, like, a piece of jewelry in there or gift cards. Yes, that would be so cute for a grandma. And you put like, you could put anything in there. But with their grandkids in it. Great idea. I'm so glad you got this. I'm so glad you like this. I like the way it turned out. I know he's going to love it. Now I have to hide it. I have a Christmas closet in my house, you guys. I have a closet that is in my hallway, and it's like full of presents right now. It was like holding all this, but I've been having to unpack and find places for all the stuff so I can hide presents in the closet. And I'm calling it my Christmas closet right now. Does anybody else have a Christmas closet? But anyway, this was super fun. I'm glad this worked out. I'm glad I went with this one. I think the blue kind of adds it to be a little bit more manly, of course, because it is a gift for him. So thanks for coming on and watching me do, I'm sorry you have to keep seeing this. I'm trying to like go this way so you can see my pretty tree. So your ornaments should start arriving soon. I'm going to check some tracking numbers. Peggy, yours is getting there. I got the postage and everything in there through customs or whatever. I never sent anything internationally, so it was a new experience for me. But yours is on the way. I have a Christmas spare room left. All my presents are hiding there. Oh, you have a whole room for that? Oh, Carol, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. All right, well, I am going to hop off. I'm going to clean this up before and then hide this before he gets home. But I wanted to tell you all hello and good night and everything else. I wanted to also tell you guys I will not be on tomorrow. I might hop on around noon just to do a quick little gift idea because I do have another gift idea. It's nothing really special, but it is a cute idea. And I wanted to kind of jump on and show myself, but I will not be on tomorrow because I have something exciting going on, but I can't say anything yet. So, good night, Carol. So, stay tuned for that. I will post if I decide to go live. If not, it will be Wednesday. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for being part of my Secret Santa. Bye.